Well, howdy there, folks. This is your host, ID Jester. Welcome back to Marvel Heroes 2015. We are playing all the heroes and we're trying them out, giving a little review, letting you know what powers we're using, what items we're using, and kind of just giving an overview flavor of them. So let's go ahead and look at Doctor Strange. Actually, I was working on this guy and came across the wire here that they were looking for people for Green Raid, and I actually jumped in it and completely forgot. I didn't have any legendary or any blessings or anything, and I did just fine as him. Just fine. Didn't have any problems. Didn't die or anything. So it was a pretty good group. We ended up just smoking it pretty easily. Didn't have too much problems. I do have a couple special things we're going to talk about. You see, I actually got quite a few items. Normally, if you go on raids, you get quite a few items for each of the heroes. I actually got this book here that gives us +1 to our energy, but just it only gives 3 ranks to all Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme powers. So we're going to lose 2 ranks in each of our Sorcerer Supreme powers, and we'd only gain 1 rank in our Fangs of Farah. So, anyways, we ended up getting. Actually, we had this item in slot 5. We had this item, this item in slot 3 there. So I was actually able to replace a bunch of the items that were not his with all his items. So, and in fact, I got a nice achievement for having all of his items in slot. So that was good. So again, no legendary, no special items, no blessings. We're using Dr. Octopus's for the area effect. He is all area, and more area damage. Area. Everything's area except for our default ranged attack. That is pretty much it. He's all mental power. Of the only special items, I had actually set him up a while ago to be a special hero with some better resources, but ended up giving those out to other heroes and kept the Storm Giant Magi U-Forge, which is a great U-Forge for him. It gives him 400 mental damage plus 4% chance to grow the size of a Storm Giant and gain plus 4 ranks to all powers for 10 seconds. Plus a little bit of spirit and of course some power duration, which is just going to extend our area of effects. So that was a special item. Like I said, at one point I had some pretty good items with blessings and a legendary, but he ended up giving out those to other heroes, and we got a mental ring here and our incredible normal shrunken cow. Nothing special. We do have the insignia of Doctor Strange. Unfortunately, it's only giving us dodge and movement speed, which is no biggie. Critical damage rating and our core is okay. It gives us energy and makes us invulnerable for 2 seconds when we use the med kit, which is absolutely almost essential to have if you're going to go on a raid. Damage reduction 36% seems pretty low, and our damage rating of 3,315 is actually pretty good. We got a 10 fighting and 23 energy. 23 is about the highest I think we've come across. We could actually get that up to 24 if we were to put this in, but again, I don't see losing those ranks in the Sorcerer Supremes because we do a lot of Sorcerer Supremes. We get some better damage rating, a little bit better defenses. Our critical hit or critical damage rating would go down. Our critical hit rating would go down. It just doesn't seem like it's all that great. I wish it would have rolled the numbers better on that one. Anywho, let's look at his powers. So he is little claim to fame here is this incantation power, which generates a pip of mystic energy when your mystic energy reaches maximum. Your next incantation costs no spirit and reduces the cooldown of all incantations. So all your area of effects all have cooldowns on them, and what you do is you cast one, and the 6th one you cast will reset the cooldown of everything. So you can see we have incantation. So we're going to basically spam these 4 powers over and over again. Wait for our signature, the all-seeing eye power, which has a 1-minute cooldown, which is extremely large, to come back in. And then in the meantime, we will shoot out a little Fangs of Farah, something like that. But the reason we're doing that, of course, is because you get 20% extra damage after using an incantation power, which we use all damn day with him. Incantation, incantation, incantation. Trying to get that up as fast as we can, so the next one will reset the cooldown. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait for the cooldowns. 5, 6 you're going to hit, and then it's going to reset the cooldown of a couple other ones. So interesting how that works. I kind of think that's interesting, but I think unfortunately there is 5 in the bar. There should be 4 is my personal feeling. That would make them just a little bit stronger. Just get that little extra oomph. 5 in the bar seems a little excessive because you're not going to get a cooldown on a whole bunch of powers, because you're going to cast 1, 2, 3, 4, which is going to give you 4 pips, and then while they're all cooling down, you're going to cast this one, make it a 5th pip, and then you're going to cast this one, which is going to reset the cooldown on these 2 and this one. So I don't think it's all that great. Like I said, I wish there was only 4 as opposed to 5. So that's pretty much our thing. He also has this astral projections here where you can actually summon in a copy of yourself, and they're going to shoot out either the bolts, the dagger, or the fangs. The bolts, the daggers, or the fangs, depending on which one of these ones you're going to be using. And that's kind of an interesting build as well. So we did put a point into it. You can actually max this out. He does have a passive power here, which gives you a nice critical damage, critical hit rating, spirit cost reduction power. And he also has the astral form, which you could use to restore 40 spirit. Basically, you go to astral form. You can't cast any powers, but you can't be attacked. You can't take any damage. So you could always use this to bring, if you run out of spirit, you cast this for 6 seconds. You get a whole bunch of spirit back, and then you can start casting your spells again. It's another good way to prevent if you take a lot of damage and you're in trouble. You just activate this really quickly. They can't harm you. You can let your health start to regen, and then get your spirit regen as well. So some pretty good passive powers. All in all, not too bad of incantations. We have lots of different incantations to choose from. And then, of course, we shoot out our regular ranged Fangs of Farhalar, whatever it is. And everything costs spirit. So we do have 558 spirit, but we tend to, if we get really spammy with all of our powers, we can start running out. So we have to just watch that and don't try to overindulge in all of our powers. Omega system wise, he is mental and range, so we got a few points in range there. Get some bonuses for the ranged attack, 5 in warpath, some saber-tooth action going on there. Actually, Psylocke there for the when you use a movement power, we're going to gain 3% base damage to mental and physical attacks. So a couple points in her is not that bad. Of course, the spin tech for the boss damage. Of course, since she's plus 10 energy. Energy is for mental and energy attacks. I don't like how they did that, but few points here in guild suppression to get the extra brutal damage rating. And that's pretty much it. That's with about 5387, I think was my total points. 5387 is what I'm up to. Synergy, we were using Cable, Doctor Strange, Ghost Rider, Hawkeye, Torch, Jean Grey, Loki, Psylocke, Squirrel Girl, and Wolverine. So that is our combo there. So like I said, nothing special out of the ordinary. But fortunately, I was able to get all of the special items, so at least you can see what his items look like. What they do, of course, when I hover over them, you can put this on pause. So if you wanted to read more about what each of these different items do, feel free to do that. Besides that, the really good U-Forged and nothing else. We rely on this U-Forged pretty much for a lot of his damage. Wait for that chance to grow, get 4 ranks in everything, which gives us a big boost to our damage output. And you know, if you put a legendary and some blessings and some decent items in there, he obviously will do a lot more damage. He does have a teleport power, which, you know, as I've been saying all along, that for me is a plus because it's easier to get around and easier to get from point A to point B. No, go away. Since he's a little teleport, we could just ignore walls mostly. Just teleport wherever we need to go so we can get over to these creatures and make sure we get our damages so we get our chests. There we go. Teleport through. We don't need to run downstairs. Okay, good. Ultimate power. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Activation. We haven't even looked at it yet. Nice area of effect around us. Does massive amounts of damage. In the meantime, we're just going to go ahead and just use the rest of our powers, so hopefully we're going to be doing lots of damage to these enemies. Keep acting incantation spell after incantation spell to get those bars up, and now we'll go ahead and activate that 6-1 that resets the counter on everyone. Like I said, it sounds better than it really is because you can't activate that many at a time. But you know, the free costs and the free resets does come in handy every once in a while, so I mean, it's nothing to complain about. It's obviously a good mechanic. It's just it could have been slightly better. The reason I say it could be slightly better is because he does need a little boost. He seems to be a little weak compared to some of the other heroes. His damage output just doesn't seem like it's as totally good as it could possibly be. This first incantation is the Flames of Fathrine, which is really good because it'll actually take enemies and kind of suck them over to an area, which is a great because then what we do is we throw our icy tendrils of Ickathon in there and it's going to do more damage. So we suck them over to an area and then we cast another area effect on top of them. Then we have the Shields of Sephirin, which gives us a deflection rating, some regenerate some health, and allies become protected, shielding them, and etc. So that's like a really good defensive buff. And then, oh, cows! Hello, come on over here, cows. Thank you. I need some cow action. They usually give you some money when they die, so we could use some money. Money. Cow, come on over here. Our last incantation. Oh, good. We completed that, so that'll be good. Our last incantation is the Winds of Watabol. Something close to that. And what that does is it sends out just a huge aura around us, as you can see how big the aura is there, and does some pretty good amount of damage in there. So cast that, cast our little shield, get to an area that has a bunch of guys. We just have them all go into one area, and then we have our icy tendrils come out and just finish anybody off that is still alive. Our ultimate power is really nice, that area of effect around us. Cannot complain about that. Does some pretty good damage. Here we're big now, so we get our buff. You can see we do a lot more damage when we get our buff from our U-Forge there, the Storm Giant Magi or whatever it's called there. It only lasts, I don't know, what is it, 10-15 seconds or whatever, but for those 10 or 15 seconds you can do some really good damage. So we are looking for, what are we looking for here? We're looking for, let's first off, alright, so we need some of those guys. Okay, alright. Spider-Man. We'll activate our signature power, which is y'all seeing Eye. It just randomly blasts enemies around you, one at a time. Unfortunately, you have no control over it. So I guess that was the biggest complaint about it, is it could just randomly target somebody. When there's a boss standing there, it could randomly target just like a minion, and so I guess that's one of the issues. Now maybe they had fixed that, and now it'll like target whoever you're attacking. I don't know for sure. Let's see, it looks like we got one more spider clone. Where are you? You're not here.
I should contain my fury.
Lots of guys in here. Let's Come on, icy tendrils, let's go. Alright, took these guys out pretty good. That's always a plus. Alright, so now we need to go where? Superior Spider-Man, where are you? I can't tell if he's up top or on the bottom. We'll just teleport down this way, I guess, and see if this is the guy. Sometimes he shows up down here. Nope. I went the wrong way. Nope, he's over here. And he's dead. God damn it. They need to do a better job here in the game of actually removing when you kill like the enemies. You killed all these Spider-Mans, but they were still on our little map as you know, alive. It should be instantaneous. When you take a enemy out, their little icon should disappear. Shouldn't be any delay on that. It's just alright. Took that guy out pretty good. Cable was there helping us, but as I mentioned, I think he's just slightly weaker than some of the more powerful heroes. He just doesn't have the, I don't know, it just doesn't have the damage output. It could be, you know, item-wise, it could be power-wise. They just don't have as much power. You know, I don't see, like we just did a, you know, episode on Captain America, and literally he was doing 1 million or more on every one of his attacks, and I'm not seeing that. Just not seeing that at all. So that doesn't mean he can't do that amount of damage. It's just going to take a lot of special resources. It's going to take a lot of really min-maxing. Okay, oh, let her up. Thank you. Thank you. Come on. Thank you. So that was 1 million there. First time I've actually seen 1 million. I haven't quite been looking at the numbers, but since he's mostly area powers, you know, there's just damage over time is what that is, area powers. So obviously having that damage over time is let's, you know what, we should summon him dude. That might help. We put points into it, might as well. So you notice whenever I shoot out a Fangs, let's see, here we go. He'll do the same thing. So you can see if you have quite a few allies summoned out there, you could be doing maybe some more damage that way. Alright, so let's find us a crate so we can get this chest going on here. But each one of the summons you bring out takes a certain amount of spirit per second, so your spirit is going to take quite a hit if you have out a lot of astral projections is actually what the name of them are. So I think that would be fun, but you know, it's going to be pretty intensive actually. Let's teleport up here. We don't need to walk upstairs. Screw that walking stuff. So what I think we might do here is actually we'll grab that. That's good, 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 good. And can we summon them? Nope. Yeah, how many of these guys can we summon actually? That's a good question. I thought we could summon... Oh, we need to put points in here. Conjure one additional. Oh, so you need to put points. No, that gives them damage reduction in health. Yeah, we don't care about that. Yeah, sorry, I'm just not 100% sure on. I think you have to have a point in here, possibly. Interesting. Okay. So, I actually I tried that build when I played him originally, not not too long ago. We're big again, so we're gonna do some massive amounts of damage. Hopefully, let our area of effects blast him out. All right. And the summoning, although it's cool, getting 4 projections out there that are doing damage, it just didn't seem like the damage was. Doesn't seem like you're doing enough damage. I guess. Just took forever to try and kill somebody with that. So, how are we doing here? Okay, we destroyed construction equipment. We need bosses. Why do we have zero? There's 0 bosses killed. We are doing very badly. Trying to get our quest done for the day here. Are these guys considered bosses? I don't think they are. But see, we just teleport right through walls. That's just awesome. Oh, let's bring in our projection again. There we go. Hello. Go up there. Where is this stupid... Oh my god, how far back is it? It's like way back here. God. Where'd it go? Okay, I stepped on it accidentally, I think. That's just crazy. So he does okay damage, he just does it in little doses, I guess is the best way to describe it, I guess. I'd actually like to try his summons again and see if those work any better with maybe some different stats. Like I said, I originally had this guy as one of our main hero guys with all the best items and all the best equipment and blessings and legendary items and everything. Gave him that good U-Forge, and he did good. He just didn't do enough that I thought, well, it just doesn't seem like he's worth the resources. So,
Trouble me no more.
So that's why I took the resources and gave them to other heroes. I really would like him to be better because I love the area effects. They're awesome to look at. They're cool to do. They get these guys? It's hard to say because the damn delay, you can't ever tell if they're actually... Oh, somebody in there, okay. We were looking for bosses and elites. Somehow we missed bosses, so that kind of sucks. Come on, get her. Thank you. That's 8. Somebody grab the other ones, please. So we can finish this, and hopefully, I'm going to save up a little of our spirit. So if we have to fight bosses, we should go in with a little bit of spirit. Okay, here I said I was saving spirit, and come on. Finish these last 2 guys. They're way down there. By the time I get down there, somebody should have them. Let's go. Pick them up. Pick them up. Pick us up. Oh my god. Do I have to be the one to run all the way down there? Really? You people, I swear. Of course, by the time... Oh, now there is somebody down here. Jesus. We don't use no stinking stairs. This will actually be good. We should be able to get quite a few.
My spells are usually more precise.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, now. Activate our eye to get that bonus attack. Cast out all of our spells, our little area effects. Give us a nice little buff, damage, or defensive buff there. Not too bad. Alright, you guys over here all die. We're big again, which is going to help. Hopefully do some better damage. There's your little winds of whatever. Why did our projection go away? Did I accidentally hit it? We want our projection out there so we can help us do some damage. What are we waiting on? Alright, Taskmaster, where are you? I think 1 minute cooldown on his ultimate power is a little crazy, too much. Especially since it doesn't target anybody specific, it just randomly targets an enemy that's in your area. So I think that should be maybe 45 seconds. I think this bar, instead of 5, should be 4. So that way it procs a little bit better, and that we would have better spirit management with him. There's just a few fine-tuned things that I think would make him an A+ hero. But at this point, I don't think he's an A+ hero. He just doesn't bring enough damage to the table. 242. Let's see. Let's take this and see what we got here. What is that? Slot 4. Let's just see if 252. So we get 3 ranks of Dreamwalking, a little bit of health, spirit and dodge and movement all go down. Attack speed goes down. Critical damage goes down. 3% chance. That's the same. Dreamwalking. Do we use Dreamwalking? That is a good question. I don't remember that one, so I don't think I do use it. So, where is Dreamwalking? Where are the Dreamwalker? Dreamwalking there. Okay, so it is a passive. So obviously we use it. Might be worth putting some points in. Okay, so we definitely have to go after some bosses here. Where the hell are they? Oh, they're way up. Oh no, that was the wrong damn thing, the wrong button. Activated our ultimate power again for you guys. Where are they? There we go. Or at least I ended up getting over here in time to at least hopefully do a little bit of damage with it. And now we're big again. We have the Storm Giant, or Storm of the Magi, or whatever it's called there. That should give us some extra damage as well. Alright, killed one of these guys. Doing some other good damage there. You can see we do okay damage. I mean, not bad. Not great, but not horrible either, so. Oh, where's our projection? Come on, dude. Get out there. I wonder if they have a duration on these guys. I wonder if that's why he keeps disappearing on me. Which is quite possibly could be. Oh, looks like we got a few things going on here. Got a chest and a power prism shard, which is actually one of his good items here, because area attacks. We do a lot of area attacks. So it doesn't look obviously as good as the one we got. So. Keep the one we got. So you got to look at his signature power, or I'm sorry, his ultimate power, again by accident. But oh, they bastards! They moved before I was able to zap them into one area. So all right, we are looking for what do we need left? We need one more boss. So let's go find a boss and a few more elites, and we'll have this quest done again. I actually have to then take the hero and start doing our terminal shared quest, because I need some points that I think we'll get by completing that. So we will see. I'm trying to get enough. What are they called here? They're called Protector's Commendations. We need 350 So we can upgrade this from item grade 66 to item grade 69. So I need 2 more of those points. And I think you get them by completing some of these events. We completed our Midtown, our industrial city. Oh, we need a boss. Let's see, do we have a boss anywhere? There is not a single boss on the map anywhere. Come on. Oh yes, there is Karagi over there. Alright, we'll go after Karagi. Come on, regenerate your spirit there, buddy. Oh, that's why he keeps disappearing, I bet. Because once you end up having no spirit, it just instantly disappears. So you want to definitely turn that on, turn that off when you need them. Alright, Karagi. Oh, they killed him somewhere along the lines. Okay, looks like we have Bathrock over here. We'll go after Bathrock. We just need one more boss here. Alright, now we'll bring him in. Oh, and there's a whole bunch of bosses that showed up for the other event over there. Damn it. Yep. He disappeared because we ran out of spirit there. That's why that guy keeps disappearing. Okay, why can't I get my... God. Get out of the way! Oh my god. Seriously, what is the problem here? Is it downstairs? Click on it. Oh, did we get it? Okay. These guys are probably going to be dead long before we get over there, but we're going to use our great teleportation and get over there as quick as we can, and maybe, just maybe, yep, looks like we're going to get to fight one of them. One last fight for you guys here. And that one didn't last very long, unfortunately, but there's our Unseen Eye. Nice little zappy power. Like I said, there's just a few things I think they need to really fine-tune to make him a really more powerful hero than he is right now. It's just, for me, he just doesn't do as much as he should do. I guess that's because you don't see those big, huge attacks, but that's mostly because he is area damage. So you do have to, I do take that into consideration. Oh, you know what? What is our legendary quest? Come on. Seriously. Stop your nonsense. Give me a good one. Oh my gosh. Super villains. Oh great. Could have used that a minute ago. That would have been when there was 5 bosses out here. Well, let's a look at Doctor Strange. Pretty interesting. Oh yes, we got big again, so that's going to give us a nice little boost to our damage rating for a little while. All these area effects are awesome. If you like doing a hero that just puts out lots of area effects, he is going to be your man. I think he probably does more with area effects than every other hero in the game. I think just about every one of his powers is an area effect. So if you love area effects, putting them out and just casting them and just doing damage over time, it's definitely could be a very good option for you. He's not a bad hero. I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's A+ hero, but I think he's definitely he hangs in there. Like I said in the beginning, I actually took this guy accidentally. I took this guy on a raid just before I started this episode. I forgot that I was actually I didn't have any blessings or anything on him, and they were looking for people to run on a green raid, so I was like, oh, okay, sure, why not? And so I jumped in, and then when I was halfway through it, I'm like, wow, oh yeah, I don't have any legendaries or blessings on this guy, so yeah. Let's see if we can get another boss or two before the end here. God damn it. Stop killing him. We have to go after bosses by ourselves, I guess. It'd be better if I was in a group, but I've tried a few people to see if they'd join as a group, and nobody would join, so let's see if we can re-ask. There's Cable. It's Squirrel Girl. Oh, they're already in a party. Yeah, that's right. I think a bunch of them. There must be a couple groups running around already in a party. Anywho, that is Doctor Strange. Hopefully you liked him. He thinks he's pretty good. So he's not great, not bad either. And if you like area powers, he's your man. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.